In a special Missing in Kansas investigation, victims of sex trafficking, they are all around us in plain sight. Now, we often talk about runaways on our daily Missing in Kansas reports. Research shows that 1 in 7 endangered runaways are likely to fall into the hands of traffickers. This morning, I show you how to spot a trafficking victim and new changes to crack down on abuse.
My son and I were driving through Oklahoma City, had the radio on, and the guy comes on the radio, "Hey, anybody want any underage girls?"
Those girls among nearly 5 million people forced into sexual exploitation around the world. And Kansas is a hot spot.
This is getting worse, and it's not stopping, and we don't know. And they're transferred, and they go across country in trucks. They put them on buses and meet somebody at the other end. You need to be that way.
Stephen Kendall has seen it all. A trucker for 25 years, he now trains drivers to get their commercial license.
911. A couple of girls that picked up 167 trying to do business out here.
One of the newest requirements, watching this video and taking a test on spotting human trafficking. Wichita is ranked as the 5th top city for where human trafficking gets its start. Since police started the Broadway Corridor team almost 2 years ago, they've conducted 16 stings, leading to more than 120 arrests. Still, trouble persists across the state.
I-35, I-135, and I-70 all crossing. We are the central hub across the United States.
Trooper Chad Crittenden says easy highway access helps fuel the crime. While the KHP is trained to handle it, they welcome programs like Truckers Against Trafficking. It's working. More than 1,100 victims have been identified across the U.S. thanks to these extra eyes on the road.
I think it has to stop, and I think it's going to take us drivers stopping it.
I am a trucker against trafficking.
My name is Andre, and I'm a trucker against trafficking.
And I am a trucker against trafficking.
It's really important to have that effort here in our community to combat human trafficking. But what happens once people are rescued from that life? This morning we had Pat Jones with the Raise My Head Foundation to share more about, we have such a good program with Raise My Head of supporting those survivors of trafficking, and we're so anxious to have you here to share a little bit more and about an event that we all can go and be a part of too.
Raise My Head, we're the only one of our kind in Kansas. We currently have 4 women in our program, and looking to expand. The need is much greater than we have capacity for right now. I'm sure everyone knows that. But we're working on expanding and helping more women in our community. We do have an event coming up on May 14th at Bode Venue. And one of our keynote speakers is going to be Carol Wilson, who was shown in some of the videos that you've shown this morning. And she's our last year's award winner and a survivor of sex trafficking. And she has an amazing story to tell. So we'd like for people to come, support our award winners that night. And these are a scholarship program for women who, to help them further their educational opportunities, women who have come from abusive situations, sex trafficking, and are trying to move ahead and be successful.
And they are doing that. I mean, like we shared earlier in the week and even this morning, some of those survivors, a part of this home here in our community, and they're making this beauty brand, beauty products here. It's really neat to see that, including Carol, April, Jessica. It's just Jessica as well, going and making everything as they have. It's just it's symbolic. It's really neat to see, and it's just, such hard work too for them. Oh my goodness.
They're very proud of that, and I'm very proud of them as well. They just work really hard at this. They earn a paycheck for this. They learn some business skills, and it helps to sustain our programs. So.
I think it's pretty neat to see, and they're all so kind and so open, and it was just so nice for them to be able to share their stories with us. We really appreciate that. But what does that mean to you to give these women, a direction in their life that maybe they weren't expecting? I mean, for Carol and for April, that includes furthering their education. I know that was so important to them. Well, and Jessica too.
It is so, I get so much more out of this because it's just great to see them learn these skills to accomplish the next thing and the next thing, and be prepared for when they leave the program and they're on their own.
So the women, like we featured in the story earlier in the week, they make these handcrafted beauty products. They found the recipes, they make them, they create the scents, everything. It's really neat to see. If you want to go and support them, certainly you can head over to the website, and we have all the details on our website too, on cake.com/missing. But if you want to support them beyond buying the beauty products, there's the Sunflower Sisterhood Awards, 6 o'clock at night on Tuesday, May 14th, the Bode venue, 1330 East Douglas Avenue in Wichita. Tickets, and again, ordering the products, everything you need to know, you can go over to raisemyhead.org. It's so neat to see. I just love their stories and